Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you my coronavirus dashboard that I created for personal consumption because I want to actually visualize some things that I wouldn't find online or I couldn't find online. So I created this dashboard, right? You can find all the codes in the description. I'll put a link in the description where you can download the codes from my GitHub repository. So I created this dashboard just for myself so that I can see some things, right? So I'm going to show you the dashboard. I created it with Bokeh to start with. This is the dashboard which I created with Bokeh. So I created this dashboard for one reason or two reasons. I want to see a cumulative plot of the coronavirus trends. That's number one. And number two, I want to just practice my Bokeh skills and do this animated visualization of bubble visualization to show how the coronavirus have been moving so far across various countries around the world. So basically, this visualization on the we'll get there basically. Let me not try and be faster. Let me not go faster than my shadow. We'll get there. So that's that. I'll be using three countries as my case studies while exploring this dashboard. The first country is going to be the United States. The second country is going to be my home country, and the third country is going to be India because I noticed that India has been having some interesting increase in numbers of coronavirus cases recently. So let's get started. So I first of all go to the United States, right? Basically, this dashboard has you can select whatever country you want to visualize here, yeah, and there are other type of plots here. So we'll get to each of them soon. But this plot basically is showing is just plotting time series analysis, time series plot of each the number of cases recorded per day, the number of recovered cases per day, and the number of confirmed deaths per day. So let me go to the United States of America. This is the United States of America. And looking at this, for me, I would say the United States is actually experiencing its third wave of coronavirus, not even the second wave. Because for me, this is the first wave, this is the second, and then now the third is here. Right? We have the first bomb, second bomb, we're having the third one over there. But then the confirmed deaths seem to be going down. As you can see, the second bomb caused an increase in confirmed deaths in this area. The first one, a lot of death. But then the number of recovered cases is increasing, as you can see here. So I go to my country, Nigeria, and nothing interesting is happening in Nigeria really. But I just want to be in Nigeria because it's my country, right? Patriotism. So we have only one bump in Nigeria, just one time coronavirus. It's Nigeria, and it wasn't so much cases per day. Maximum was around 800 and something per day, which was around July. And then I go to India. Now, I don't know what happened to India, but it's more or less like the case. It just started growing. Although it seems like it's coming down now. The number of cases recorded per day seems to be coming down, but around September-ish, the number of cases were pretty high. But the number of recovered too was high, and they recorded some losses, some deaths. So after this, I'm going to the cumulative progression. Now, here, I just basically want to see all the numbers being added up, right? So from the first day plus this number recorded, second day, cumulative, right? Everything. I want to see everything inside on one plot. But I also want to see if we confirm cases, recovered cases, and confirmed deaths separately. Because looking at this, you think the confirmed death is not actually increasing. But then when you look at this, you can see the distribution and how it's going. So I would visualize for the three countries, as I said before again, United States of America. As you can see from this plot, you can see this is the first bump, right? This is another bump here, and it's like they are in for another bump. The curve is not flattening; it's facing up. It looks like it's just getting started again, which is scary and dangerous. For me, our confirmed cases has clocked over 9 million in only the United States of America, and recovered cases over 3 million, and deaths over 200,000. Right? So that's a lot. So I'm going to look at Nigeria. Yeah, there are a lot you can see from this plot, but I'm just trying to show you an overview of my dashboard. You can run the code, your local machines, and you get everything. So here, this is Nigeria. You can see the curve from this point of view, from this plot here. Looks like it's getting flat at the top. You can obviously see that the deaths are not so much, they are not increasing anymore. But then the number of recovered is increasing very well. And then I go to India. So for India, it seems like it's about to stop, right? The curve is about to. It's not like the United States where the curve was kind of pointing up. As you can see, the deaths is already giving a good sign of that the number of deaths are already increasing drastically. So then I go to the progression. Now, for me, this is like the most interesting part of this project for me. And this is like where I wanted to just practice my skills. So as you can see, the recovered cases were the x-axis. Oh, sorry, the recovered case was the y-axis, confirmed case the x-axis, and I can choose whatever continent I want to visualize. But then for the sake of this demo, sorry, for the sake of this demo, I'm going to choose all countries and I'm going to run this on it. I'm going to animate it. But in your local machine, you can decide to visualize for probably only America or for only Asia, and then you can see the trends of coronavirus in Asia. But now I'm being global. But then, because of my legend, the United States of America is hiding behind my legend, so you can actually drag around these plots. But then, when you want to animate, it's not a good option to drag around because if I animate here, you won't see anything. I already started animating, it's already playing, but you won't see anything, right? So you want to reset, then you can see what is happening. And also you can zoom in, right? You can zoom in to certain areas and you see the countries there at that time: Argentina, Colombia, Mexico, and Peru. And other things you can save. Like when I click on this, it saves this picture as you can see down here. So basically that's that. So I want to reset and animate. So when I click on play, all the bubbles are going to vanish because it's going to start from the beginning over again. We're already at the end, so it starts from the beginning over again, and we would see the trend. So there is a yellow country here. I don't know if you can see it, and there's another one here. It's going back. Basically, yes, yeah, and then we can see other countries getting coronavirus and trend is increasing. This is the United States of America. You know, the number of cases was just increasing, the number of deaths was increasing. Let me pause here. Right, so at this point, United States of America was having over a million, which was 23rd of May. And Brazil was coming up, right? You can see it when I animate, you see Brazil coming up, right? It's coming up at a very high pace, day by day, right? Now, there's something interesting that got my attention at this point, is that this is the recovered cases and this is confirmed cases. United States at this point had over 3 million confirmed cases. Brazil had over a million, close to 2 million confirmed cases. But United States of America is having lesser recovered cases than Brazil. And I don't know what's happening here. Probably the data is not correct, but I don't want to believe this data is not correct because I got data from Johns Hopkins University. So I want to believe the data is actually credible because it is credible because I have confirmed it is credible. But I don't understand what's happening here. Probably American doctors should take some classes from the Brazilian doctors so they understand how to tackle this coronavirus case. Let's see what happens here. Now we're having India here. India is coming up as well, which is scary as you can see. It's racing, and it is going to race past Brazil. That's past Brazil, and it's even having, like, as you can see, it's past Brazil. It has over 6 million confirmed cases and it has over 5 million recovered, which is also a good thing, and just 97,000 plus deaths, right? Ah, me saying just doesn't mean 97,000 people are not much, but compared to other countries, look at Brazil having lesser confirmed cases than India has over 800,000 deaths. And same thing with America. Say America has 7 million and over 200,000 deaths, right? So let me animate this to the end and we can see what's there. So I'm gonna pause this. Right. Today is 2nd of November, today is 3rd. By midnight today, the data will be updated. So these three countries actually fascinate me a lot and caught my attention because you can see they stood out from the rest. So then we can see confirmed cases in India is about 8 million. I mean, United States about 9 million. But recovered in the United States is just 3 million plus. And in India is around 7 million plus with deaths around 123,000. While in Brazil death is 160,000 and United States over 200,000. I think countries probably need to start sharing knowledge with themselves. Like India probably need to start sharing knowledge on how they treat coronavirus. I'm not a doctor, I can't really prescribe anything. And that's just it. I'm going to run this again, and after this, I'm done. You can look at the dashboard on your own system, download the codes, and you can run it on your local machine. So I'll probably call this a dancing plot. Because the bubbles are dancing, the x-axis and the y-axis are constantly changing based on the maximum number you have here. And for me, another funny thing is the fact that we don't even see China on this plot, which means like China wasn't really, I won't say they were not affected, they were, but the virus started there. I was thinking I plan to capture them a lot. It's always showing countries that are more affected by the coronavirus pandemic. Yeah. If we could see the names of all the countries, we would have seen Italy. Italy had their own share of suffering. Everyone could remember that time. This is Mexico, and it's Peru. Like the Americans, the Americans, they are the ones kind of having the worst time with the coronavirus, and it's just not easy. My prayers and my heart are with everyone else, and this is just the end of the animation, and you can use this dashboard for whatever you want on your local machine. Basically, this dashboard is created with Bokeh, so I give thanks to Bokeh for coming up with that wonderful library. And pandas, I made use of pandas for cleaning the data and creating new columns, right? That is why the numbers are easy for you to see. And that's like the major libraries I use. I believe I use some other libraries. I can't remember right now. But in all thanks to everyone.